Well, we're going to go back to the debate on the manifesto, and go back on issues such as employment, price rise, center-state relations, etc. Which side is more believable, which side is not. But I was surprised that the Congress party said that when Rahul Gandhi says 14 crore people were lifted out of poverty in January, and then changes that figure to 15 crore, which basically means you add 10 million people and say we took 10 million people out of jobs in 75 days. Then you have to be consistent to the facts. The Congress spokesperson said that my mentioning this issue was ridiculous. And I told him before I went into the break that absolutely not. Now, here are the two comments of Rahul Gandhi. Mr. Rahul Gandhi, what is the right number? 14 crore or 15 crore? And is there any consistency, or do 1 crore people, a claim that involves 10 million people, not matter for the Congress party? Here's the flip.
गरीबों की लड़ाई लड़े हम, इस बात को आप मानते हो? 14 करोड़ लोगों को हम गरीबी रेखा से निकाल कर लाए, खड़ा कर दिया हमने इनको, 14 करोड़ लोगों को। ये इतिहास में पहले कभी नहीं हुआ है।
10 साल में कांग्रेस पार्टी ने 15 करोड़ लोगों को गरीबी से निकाला। ऐतिहासिक काम है, छोटा काम नहीं है। पहली बार इतिहास में 15 करोड़ लोग गरीबी से निकले। कैसे निकले? मनरेगा, करोड़ों लोगों को हमने रोजगार दिया।
Now people are not going to believe you, Salman Soos, 14 crore one day. Mohandas Pai.
But what?
Yeah, one sec. You see, that's why you don't just say you're making things. We don't make things up, Salman Soos. We know our facts. We don't do rhetoric on this channel. Mohandas Pai, does this not number? No, doesn't matter. No, okay, 14 crore, 15 crore, approximately the same. Yeah, obviously, there's only 1 crore in between. Yeah. What's the big deal?
Yeah, this is a manifesto discussion.
No, of course it's a valid point. It's a speech he's made today. You should compliment us for pointing out Rahul Gandhi's fault, inconsistency of argument.
Mohandas Pai, so many things.
Mohandas Pai,
I can have a...
Mohandas Pai, what do you think? One sec. Mohandas Pai, what do you think? It's not relevant.
I think it's a slip of the tongue. You've got to be kind to him, Arnath.
Slip of the tongue. Okay.
Because in the Congress manifesto, on a slip of the tongue, on that page which says, let the record speak for itself, it says the Congress-led UP has brought 14 crore people out of poverty. But when it says that he had Manrega to bring them out of poverty, that's not correct, because Manrega on average has given only 46 days of work. So 46 days into 150 rupees is something like about maybe 7,000 rupees. Agreed. And 7,000 rupees cannot bring you out of poverty by any nature. So I think it's getting muddled up, but 14 crores is 14 crores, so we've got to be kind to him.
Yes, Salman, what's the point? We're talking about employment. It's very relevant to the manifesto. The BJP appears to have a more comprehensive plan, if I compare manifesto to manifesto, on creating more jobs. The Congress party only makes these bold claims of providing job opportunities to 10 crore youth. How about addressing the issue of unemployment? Why isn't that found space in your manifesto?
Just a small clarification. Sir,
why hasn't the issue of unemployment found space in your manifesto?
Poverty. Arnab, there is a lot of stuff. Arnab, please do not mislead people on your show.
One minute. You are talking about
the action plan of the Congress party. I can email it to you.
You can talk about the national. I have read it through and through. I have read it through and through, Mr. Soos. I have seen the reference to the national.
You would not say it.
Well, I can tell you what they have said. I make a comparison.
I will give you page number.
I'll give you. Yes, I know. National Skill Development Agency to coordinate disparate training efforts of different central government ministries. We will put more resources at disposal. That's all you got. We are fully aware of the importance of skilling to increase employability, set up at the National Skill Development Agency to coordinate various disparate training efforts of the government.
Please.
That's all you got. We will provide skill training to 10 crore youth and provide them employment opportunities over the next 5 years, which is 1,000% more than what you've done in the last 10 years.
We have a detailed.
So you make bold claims.
I will gladly email you a copy.
I have read it through and through.
I can
email you back a copy.
I have it right in front of me.
I know you do. So you should then admit it.
Right here. I will read it for you. They talk. No, what admit it? There's sections on employment. Okay?
Admit that you do not have
BJP manifesto. The PowerPoint presentation.
One second.
A PowerPoint presentation has pretty much nothing. They just make, we're going to have this. It's going to look good. They have nothing. Okay.
Nothing. Okay. But no, one second. Nirmala Sitharaman. Nirmala Sitharaman.
Details.
We have a counter coming in. 6 minutes left.
Just 1 point.
Arnab.
Counter, 1 second. Nirmala Sitharaman's counter allowed. Yes, Nirmala Sitharaman.
Just let me ask Salman Soos. Because he's definitely trying to tell us about things which you have not seen in the Congress manifesto. So I want to hear him. But before
Please go and
hearing
read
him,
the manifesto.
one question.
I've read your manifesto.
That which you put. No, I will. Oh, all of us have read, sir. I'm asking you a question. 10
No,
years
you haven't.
you've been in power. And the NSSO data has
Yes.
very clearly shown that in your first 5 years, you created 1.5 million jobs only at best, while NDA during its 6 years created nearly 55 million. Now leave that. What did you do
I
in the
will
next
answer
5
that.
years?
I'll
You have
answer it.
not done anything towards job
I will answer your
creation.
question.
Now you're coming up with a newer
I will
one-liner.
answer your question.
Listen to me. Now
No.
you're coming up with a one-liner about jobs and skill development. That skill development board that you formed has not done anything in all the 10 years.
Yeah, why-
so what are you talking about?
No, why didn't you look at it in detail? I mean, that's so why is it
I will tell you
one-liners?
now.
Why the one-liners on price
We've
rise
seen
and
it in
inflation?
detail.
You
That
want-
is why I'm asking.
On price rise and
I will
inflation.
give you an answer.
No, no.
Listen to me. Have the patience to listen.
That's right.
Have the patience to listen. Have the patience to listen.
10 years
Have
of
the patience to listen.
Yeah, so
10 years of patience
should
we've had.
first
10
find out
years
why
of
you-
patience.
Don't, Sunil Alak, do not make things, don't simplify things too much, okay? In NDA lost because they created, the jobs that they created in rural areas were terrible jobs. And
Terrible
that is
jobs.
why they lost the
Terrible
election.
jobs.
When we came into power, because of, yes, they were. Look, Sunil Alak, you might enjoy your life in an air-conditioned home, but the way people live in
I
poor
know.
areas,
So how is
the way-
the job terrible and how is the job
NDA.
good? I
During
don't understand.
NDA.
A job is a job.
No,
if
my-
a person
I will tell
doesn't
you,
have
I
a
will
job,
tell
you give him a
I
job.
will tell you.
You
Please
don't have
have
a
the
terrible
patience.
job and a good job.
Please.
285 million Indians fall in the 15 to 29 age group. That's 9% of India's population of 1.2 billion people. They are the ones joining the workforce. Increase in unemployment rate by 1 percentage point in the period of 2 years hints at the fact that the young people of this country, the educated youngsters, are finding it extremely difficult to get jobs. Now you answer to them. You answer.
Arnab,
Don't talk about good or bad jobs.
I will answer. Arnab, can you please listen? Arnab, look. Arnab, no, I will answer this question. I'll first tell you that you people do a great disservice to this country by not discussing issues in detail on
Well, I'm only putting
Sunil Alak
facts.
will
Now
not
you can
understand
go
what
to
happened
channels in
during
which you'll
NDA.
get a platform.
Oh my God.
Let me
Look at
respond.
that.
Because there may be channels where people don't know their facts. When I put facts to
really
you, you
am
say I do a
amused.
disservice to the country. I say you are doing a
Arnab,
disservice by not accepting
is
the
there a way
facts.
to just get in?
By not
Will
debating
you
the
let me
issues.
speak for 30 seconds?
No, what do you mean disservice?
Will you let
Take
me
that
speak
back.
for 30
You
seconds?
take that back, that comment on disservice. Take
I will
it
not
back.
take it back.
I
Because
exercise
you
my
people do
journalistic
great
right to
disservice
ask
this
you
country.
questions.
No, you do disservice to
Oh,
this
no, I
country.
don't. No, I don't.
No,
I
but
ask
have
you the
every right
questions.
to answer the
factually.
questions. I have every right
You
to answer
counter
the
me on
questions, and you have
fact.
to
Don't
give me
make
time.
these
You have
generalizations
to
on
give
a
me time.
disservice or disservice I'm doing. You answer me on fact.
Give me 30
Too
seconds.
many
I'll tell you what they did.
generalizations.
Give me 30 seconds.
No, don't make these vague
me 30
generalizations, please. Yeah.
What? I mean, you're
Generalizations and also sitting on judgments on people.
Generalized manifesto. Nirmala ji, your manifesto is a zero. Everybody's talking about it, okay? It's a zero. There's nothing in your manifesto.
That is
As
why
far as
people are talking about it.
That's
there's
why
nothing
people
in
are
your
talking
manifesto.
about
I think
it.
it's captured the imagination of the
Nobody's
people of
talking
India.
about the Congress manifesto because it's 100. Right.
Just hold on for a minute.
Sunil Alak, let me tell
Salman
you.
Soos, hold on
people
for a
can
minute.
only interrupt.
BJP's
You know-
manifesto
No,
has
I will not hold on
actually
for a minute
captured
because
the
you do not let
imagination of the
anybody speak.
people today.
You keep
That is why
interrupting,
there's
and
so
I
much
will
of
not-
this
I will
one
not
minute.
let you speak,
You may
Nirmala
shout
ji.
me down,
No, I'm
but
sorry,
your
you have to listen to
manifesto
my point.
did not
You have to
invoke
listen to my
any
argument.
interest in anybody.
We're putting a Twitter sentiment analysis on the
Yes,
bottom
yes,
of the
I'm
screen.
listening to your argument,
Can I-
but you seem to be sitting on judgments on people. You say people don't have credibility. I
No,
think you
I'm
should
not-
get over
this
that
is-
phase
this is
and
amazing
come
that
down to
nobody-
details.
On your show, nobody's willing to listen. On your show, nobody listens. They only talk. They're very bad
Because
listeners,
10
and
years
they come in for a
we
debate.
wasted on Congress.
Sunil Alak doesn't even know. Sunil Alak should know that 2 crore women and children in rural India came into the workforce during NDA.
Okay, 1 minute, please. One minute. Prasenjit wants to come in.
Yes, Sunil Alak, please
Prasenjit wants to come in.
educate yourself
This
on
is
rural India.
outrageous
God.
play on
Prasenjit, yeah, you compare the rate. That's by the way, I'll
Where
tell
is
you one
this
thing.
coming from?
Salman Soos, by the way, Salman, that rate which you mentioned, 1 minute. That rate which you mentioned is 1/10 of what you promised for the future. So you tell people, we will give you jobs
What is
at the
that
10
right?
times the rate of what you've done in the past. Prasenjit makes a quick point. Prasenjit.
And
Unemployment
Prasenjit
rate right
makes
now
a quick
is
point. Then Navika wraps up.
I think we are.
5%.
Yeah, I think that there are two, three important issues which
Okay.
give certain perspective in terms of jobless growth. I think the BJP is as culpable of promoting jobless growth in this country as the UPA. Because during their tenure also, if you look at it, the numbers closely, the unemployment rate growth went up.
Okay.
Secondly,
Numbers
when
by
you're talking
whom?
about
NSSO doesn't show that.
Rahul Gandhi is
Okay.
saying reduction of poverty. Please hear me out. You're not giving him
Running short of time.
to speak.
Prasenjit.
No, running short of time. You are giving time to
No, you've
these
taken time
people who
earlier,
are shouting
Prasenjit.
at each other, saying nothing. No, you're not. Please give me some time.
Saying
This is
nothing?
Not fair. When you're talking about poverty and new middle class, I want to ask, Rahul Gandhi is saying we have brought 15 crore people out of poverty. You have yourself carried television programs in your channel saying how ridiculous the poverty line is. Now that same poverty line is being used by the Congress.
Oh, Mohandas Pai, come on, Mohandas Pai, one second, Mohandas Pai wraps it up. Mohandas Pai wraps it up. Mohandas Pai wraps it up. We are going to wrap with Mohandas Pai and Navika
Come out of the
Kumar.
poverty line is new middle
Mohandas
class.
Pai, who's up and who's down on the manifesto stakes? Navika and Mohandas Pai, please. Do you think on content the BJP has done better?
See, Arnab, I would think that in terms of detailing, the Congress is pretty good. In terms of detailing, the BJP has not done a good job. In terms of the broad scope of what is to be done, the BJP has done a very good job. In terms of center-state relation, BJP is much better. The Congress is centralizing everything. In terms of being fiscally right, the Congress is a scary document. If you take all the money they're going to spend based upon everything and giving the right to everything, the right to health, the right to everything else.
Okay, let's wrap. Navika, what's the one thing the BJP has done wrong?
Well, Arnav, the two things that are most important in this election are price rise and corruption. On corruption, the Congress says it will give us more laws and more amendments. The BJP says it will give us transparent e-governance. On price rise, the Congress says growth. Growth which has come down by 3% in the Congress regime. And every 1% coming down of growth means 30 lakh jobs gone. And BJP, on the other hand, says that they have a price
the debate continues.
And look at the Food Corporation of
The
India,
debate
which is the
continues.
basis of this problem.
Was that reference to India being a natural home of Hindus avoidable? Has the BJP done better on specific or worse off on specifics? I thank everyone for joining me on the News Hour Super Prime Time debate starts in a few minutes from now. Please come back on that.